treks.
Yeah.
Totally.
But those 26 were inclusive. So how I told myself and what I told myself that Mount Everest should be doable because I've done the same altitude, if not the same,
Okay,
but
yeah.
closest altitude. Like I've been to Kanchenjunga before that, and again, like whatever happened at Kanchenjunga was, at least I tell myself that was my fault because I was just a bit careless when it happened. So we'll just discuss it in a while. But I think I've been to that kind of altitude, that temperature. I've spent 30, 45 days around the mountains. So I thought that it might not be as challenging. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
It would be challenging, but it would be more or less similar. But it's just so different.
So which one was the most challenging for you? And let's kind of talk about that experience.
Mount Everest was more challenging.
Okay.
Any day.
Okay.
Also because Nepal just suffered the earthquake. There was a massive earthquake. So what happened was the entire terrain was completely destroyed. So usually they have specific pathways around the mountains. So you go up and down, and keep at it.
You kind of have an idea of the
where you have to go. But the thing is, because of all the rocks and all the rubbles coming on your way, there's actually no specific pathway. So basically, you're never walking down the mountain or going up the mountain. You're always struggling going down, or you're struggling coming up. So the whole experience only became very different from what anybody else would have experienced, because it just takes such a bad toll on your ankles overall. So you would hike like 10 hours in a day, get up the first thing in the morning, feed yourself whatever, and I'm a vegetarian.
Do it all again.
I don't eat eggs. I had such a hard time there eating. But anyway, everything just figures itself.
Yeah.
And yeah, like going up and going down was just so difficult because we just couldn't walk. Most like 90% of the trail was completely destroyed because that calamity happened. And yeah, every single day was such a struggle up there.
So that trip, you were with did you have a guide?
We did have a guide.
You had a guide, but you were with a group of random individuals that you had just met that signed up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we did not know. So what happened was I went with a group of 12 people.
12. Okay.
And some of them, so 8 of us, not me, but 8 of those people were actually just coming back from the base camp. So they went up to the base camp, which is also fairly difficult. Like going Everest base camp is not the simplest thing that you will do on the planet. So it's again a 15-day thing, and you walk every single day. The temperature keeps on decreasing, and the altitude keeps on increasing. You have breathing issues, your blood sugar, your every single thing is really fluctuating. There's so many things happening in your body which you have to know. But these guys actually just came back from the base camp, and the 3 of us actually decided to just stay back. I mean, planned to stay back.
Yeah.
And yeah, take it further. So I had 2 guys with me who I did not know before, but of course we stand great friends today.
Yeah. It's I've done the Annapurna South trek.
Mine was camp. Like
okay. So mine was only 10 days. It was 14 days total, but it was 10 days. We didn't go to base camp, but I was by myself. I didn't know anyone else, and there was 11 of us total, and I still keep in touch with all of them.
Exactly.
And it's such a bond that you have with these people from all over.
It's so different. Like all of these people came for my wedding to India.
Oh, no way!
Yeah, they came to my wedding, and they flew all the way. Like people came from America, some of them were to Australia, and they actually flew to my place and they attended my wedding. It was so I was so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
This is like the real kind of people you actually sometimes just go out looking, right?
It is.
It's so real.
It's like-minded people coming in together. It's like, right, we all want to share this experience with one another.
Yeah.
And how do we make sure that we're getting what we need, but we're also giving?
Exactly.
I think that's the part. It's like, and the storytelling, I think that was the best time because you're with each other all day long.
And they've seen me at my worst, like in my sweats, in my dirtiest clothes, and me using my hands, eating and struggling and not breathing. So it's just cool. Like they were just always there, right?
Yeah.
So it will always just be very different from what I shared with